I suspect this might work now. I suspect this might work now. Yeti stereo microphone. Yeti stereo microphone. Yeti stereo microphone. Yeti stereo microphone. It's the Yeti stereo microphone. Hello everybody. Even though it is summertime, it is cold in the house right now, so I shall celebrate with the Snuggie, because I want to be snug. Yes, and I am pimping the Doritos shirt. I got it from Kohl's. I got it from Kohl's. These are the Doritos that I'm going to recommend. These just came out recently, and they're pretty good. Sweet and tangy barbecue. They're pretty banging. I recommend them. Cool Ranch is overplayed. Nacho cheese is overplayed. I mean, they're good. They're the classics for a reason, but yeah. Probably shouldn't have that so loud. There's only 3 of us. There's 5 now. The chat rate of 3. 7 views, not very many. 2 likes, that's good. Message has been retracted. Those barbecue Doritos are gross. Agree to disagree. Obviously, not everyone's going to like the same thing. I'm here finally. No. Both are great, yes. Howdy, folks. That's actually pimping, yeah. I think someone asked about how to set up multiple monitors on a computer. What you need to do is, if you have a desktop or just whatever computer you have, you need to make sure it supports multiple monitors. Most of them do, but depending on your exact desktop, because it's easiest to do this on a desktop, you can make it work on a laptop too. The easiest way to do it would be, what is needed to connect 4 PC monitors to a computer. So I assume you're talking about a desktop computer, and it'll likely have several outputs, assuming that the motherboard or video card has some. If it's a motherboard, it likely only has 2 outputs. It might only be able to 2. If you have a dedicated graphics card that has 4 outputs, then you would be able to connect each output to a monitor respectively. And if the actual ports don't match up, you can get adapters to make them work and all that jazz. The biggest thing is whether or not your graphics card supports as many monitors as you're trying to do, and the resolution of monitors that you are trying to connect it to. That's the main thing. You know what? Maybe I should do a video on this on Intellitech Mobile to show you how to do that, since it is a little bit tricky in some cases. So you've just given me a good video idea for the second channel. Snuggie is interfering with the strings. 6 concurrent viewers, 1 chat rate, average view duration 2 minutes and 1 second. Hi Chance, what is your opinion on the Shark Rotator Freestyle? It's the exact same machine as the Navigator Freestyle, just in a different color scheme with a different name. All my opinions that I said in the review of that machine can be applied to the Rotator variant, as they are identical minus the color. I think it's okay, but honestly I prefer the Hoover Lynx. Although considering the fact that the Hoover Lynx is no longer available, then the Shark may unfortunately be the best one you can get in its price range, because I'm not aware of any other upright cordless stick vacuums with a power brush that are on the market. Because I know Hoover has one, the 1 power version that replaced the Lynx, but it's like double the price what the Lynx was. So if you don't have the extra cash to spend on the Hoover variant, the Shark one might get you by in a pinch. But don't spend a penny over $100 for it brand new, and even that's a stretch. If you can get it for like $80, solid. You know, especially since the batteries are easily replaceable, it has its advantages. It's easy to keep clean for the most part, easy to work on. A lot of things that generally don't apply to full-size Sharks. So I like it. It's pretty okay. It doesn't clean very well. The brushes are very soft, but it's not supposed to be your main vacuum anyways. In fact, I do know a friend of mine who used to use it as their main vacuum on very thick piled carpets. And yeah, don't really know what they're doing. I've just picked up a new CleanView 3533-2 from the trash because it was used in contact construction and has sucked up so much drywall dust. Does not surprise me. Rick Hoover, yo Chance. Hey, what's up, Rick? Happy to see you here. I knew you were going to pop in at some point. So I want to sincerely apologize to the audience for the lack of content over the last week. I meant to post a video on Monday, never did. Meant to then post one on Tuesday, never did. Meant to post one today. Recorded a video, but I thought it was crap and I did not want to put it up. I would have felt embarrassed if I put it up. So I redid that video and just a couple hours ago, and the version that I redid is so much better. So I'm much happier with that version. So since you guys are watching the stream, I will spoil the next 2 videos. Bissell Power Force model 3525 unboxing coming tomorrow. So I'll spoil that on stream. Since you guys jumped into the stream, you get to see it first. So here it is from Vacuum Info, the Bissell Power Force 3525. So it's the 2nd generation version with the headlight and the back check indicator. It has the flat head accessible headlights, not the one that's held in with screws. And it did have the hose and the attachments, but they smelt not the best whenever I got them. They smelt a bit stale, so I tossed them in the bathtub with a bit of Persil. They're currently soaking, and after this stream, they will be, well, after they're dried, I should say, they'll be reattached to this machine. Also, I'm gonna have to finally order some Clean Fairy bags, because I ordered a set of Clean Fairy bags, a 20-pack, back in January of 2019. Think about that. January of 2019 is the last time I bought a pack of the 20-pack of the Clean Fairy bags. And I officially put the last one in my Hoover Tempo a couple weeks ago. So this is the bag that I pulled out of my Powerglide Platinum. So I'm actually going to have to order some more of these. I mean, I could get by with just using the ones that have been sitting in vacuums that have like 2 tiddlywinks of dirt in them. But I'm going to have to finally order some more. So it finally happened. I'm going to have to order them. So this is model 3525. Nothing else, just 3525. And this one was manufactured January 12th, 2007. So, very nice there. Pretty much no real issues with the machine. Obviously, Vacuum Info had it. There was really no problems with it. I got it with a full set of attachments. And the cool thing is he even threw in the proper telescoping wand for my Bissell liftoff, which you can probably see peeking out on camera there. So, although that also is in the wash. So this came in with a full set of attachments, period correct attachments too. And now that I have that extension wand, I have a full set of attachments for my liftoff. Technically, it's supposed to have the turbo brush, but it's missing the caddy, so I'm not really going to count that against it. There's no spot for it, so it doesn't count. But if I do get a caddy, I'll put a turbo brush on it, since I do have a few extras. Not extras, but not like extra extras. Not ones I'd get rid of, but ones that I have saved up for machines that don't have turbo brushes. So yeah, has a great brush roll in it, really good belt and everything. I just needed to put a bag in it because I forgot his name, but I think he ran out of bags. They ran out of bags. The person, Vacuum Info, ran out of bags, so I had to put one of my own bags in here, which was my plan anyways. So, and he knew that, because when he mentioned it in the video, he's like, yeah, I know you use the HEPA bags. So I assume that's why he threw in the wand. I probably should message him and let him know that this arrived safe. I don't think he's in the chat right now, so I'll probably have to give him a shout out. But yes, everyone go subscribe to Vacuum Info. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Vacuum Info. Also, while you're doing errands via my commands, subscribe to Dual Cyclonic as well. Subscribe to Rick Hoover. Subscribe to TR's World of Vacuums. Who else is in this chat? Who else is in this chat who wants a shout out for their channels? If you're in this chat, I'll give you a shout out as well for the most part, if you're active at least. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. So wanted this machine for the last decade. TR's World of Vacuums. I just shouted you out, Carter. Yep, go subscribe to Carter as well. So subscribe to Western Waygal. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. If I butchered that name, I apologize, and my apology is here's some shubs. What does that say? Pokedonosaur Man. Pokedonosaur Man. Go subscribe to him. So he is the guy who got me the DC-07 carpet and the DC-25 blueprint. So go subscribe to him as well. I do have some parts that I've ordered for that DC-20 or DC-07 carpet. I've got a brand new genuine Dyson belt, which I still have right here, and I have a brand new brush roller and sole plate assembly combo pack that they come in. I still need to fix the changeover valve, but once I figure out how to fix the changeover valve, that'll be up and running. I'll slap some new filters in it, and it should be good to go. The blueprint, I'm not really sure about. I think the blueprint, I'm just gonna have to give up on the fact of making it period correct. It's very yellowed anyways. So even though the blueprint is the one I like more than the red one that I have, I think the blueprint is probably going to be the one I end up using when I use a 25. As sad as it is, I'm looking for a better condition blueprint. But this isn't uncommon. I do this a lot with my vacuums where I'll get one, but it's not in the best shape. So I'll get another. So I'll still keep a lookout for one that's in better condition to replace the worst one I have. It's like a placeholder essentially. So, hey Chance, me and my mom plan on traveling all over the states. Maybe one day I'll run into you when we are in Illinois. It's entirely possible. I'm not in a very big city in Illinois. I'm in a relatively small town. So the likeliness of you running into me is probably... Well, then again, I guess the town size wouldn't matter technically because it's still a large area. Did you call Dyson about a new blueprint powerhead? I think they had some now. I called them about it when I got the machine, and the answer was basically no. Like, it was no in the nicest way possible. Like, we can look, but we're probably not going to find anything. Basically, that was the idea. Also, Dyson was supposed to contact me probably a year ago at this point for a replacement cleaner head in warranty for my Ball Animal 2, and that still has never happened. So, yeah, because the screws were stripped out on the cleaner head and I couldn't pull out the brush rollers. And yes, the brush roll is a wear item, but I couldn't remove the brush roller. I had to replace the whole cleaner head as a result. So I had to get a new cleaner head, but they were out of cleaner heads. I might have to call them back. I was supposed to get an email back whenever they went back in stock, but I'm going to call them again because I want to order some more clutches anyways, and I know I can't lag on that because they don't make the clutches anymore to my knowledge, so I think once they run out, they're going to be out. The last time I called my local Dyson service center and I bought 3, they had 9 in stock. They probably sold through those other 6 because this was probably 6, 7, 8 months ago. When did I buy those clutches? Whenever I did that video on the DC33 full review, that's when I bought those clutches. Amazon Bud. I know I can get the clutches on Amazon. I know I can get them on eBay, but they're often $10 more than they are direct from Dyson. A lot of the clutches on there are about $40, $45, but when I buy them direct from Dyson, they're only $29. So I would greatly prefer to buy them from Dyson, especially because then I know they haven't been tampered with. I'm really disappointed that there is not an aftermarket solution to the Dyson clutch assemblies. I would have thought there would have been at this point. At some point, there's going to have to be. Otherwise, these machines are going to be abandoned. And there's still a lot of demand to keep these machines running. So, you know, I honestly legitimately can't think of another example of a machine where there has been demand for customers to keep them running. I legitimately cannot think of another example. If anyone knows, because yeah, there's some individual customers that might want to keep their specific Elite running forever, but not a huge chunk of the user base that bought the machines. Generally speaking, it's a very small minority, and it still probably is, but yeah, because I don't know, it's strange. Amazon Bud for clutch if needed. Dyson warranty is awful. They have new Animal 2 power heads now as well. Dyson service sucks. They wouldn't send me a new clip for the power head for my DC41 new canister for it too, but I made sure it was under warranty. I was going to say, if you have a DC41, then it's definitely not under warranty. I think they learned their mistake whenever I tried to warranty my DC41. Because that was definitely a whole shit show that I'm sure Dyson did not want to mess with. I have not touched that DC41 since I got it back from Dyson. I'm scared to touch that thing because I do not want it to break again. Which I suppose defeats the purpose of owning it if I can't even use it. I might run it. I might bring it to my shop or something because I feel like a DC41 would work better in a commercial environment than a newer Dyson. Because it doesn't need that much suction. It doesn't need a super aggressive brush roll. It's just basic commercial carpeting. And since the DC41 brush rollers are easier to get to, easier to screw and unscrew than the newer ones, that might actually be an advantage for one of the older Dysons. That being said, there's definitely much better solutions. But couldn't hurt, right? This probably looks weird, me holding this like this. But I'll put that back down. It smells bad, really bad. I don't know why it smells bad. I don't know if it's that box or what. Not sure why that smells. I wiped the whole thing down, but I don't know. I might have to strip the whole thing down and wash it. But for $20, I'm not complaining. Let's see. This was years ago, yeah. Wish Dirt Devil was better service. They won't fix anything without a receipt. Yeah. Because they got 0 warranty. TR. Sorry to change the subject, but I'm fucking done with Bissell because they still have not sent me a review sample of Hydrosteam. I mean, like, it's like I was saying earlier, like, Bissell won't sponsor me. And I've been sucking Bissell off since I was, barely borderline able to walk. I've been recommending Bissell products since I was 5-6 years old. If they won't send me a review sample, you're not getting shit. I'm just being honest. Like, it's not going to happen. Especially a machine that expensive. Bissell doesn't seem like the kind of company that's interested in sending review samples for anything because it's not like it's not like people don't know what Bissell is. They're literally the most popular brand in the entire country. There's no getting around that. Dirt Devil did give me free cleaning slippers. Those slippers are so overpriced, man. They're like what? It's like $50 for a pair of slippers or something stupid. I'm trying to find a blue older style Power Force bag, but I can't. Shark is the most popular brand. Let's be honest. No, that's not true. In terms of units sold, it's definitely Shark is up there, but Bissell still sells more units. The reason why I'm so pissed is because Bissell agreed to send me one. I called earlier and basically told me to fuck off in a nice way. Popular by Karens. Yeah, I'd say so. What's the worst vacuum you ever tried? The first one that always pops into my head every time someone asks that question is the Black & Decker air swivel. Chance, do you have any suggestions on where I can find a blue Power Force bag? Facebook Marketplace would be my best bet. They're obviously not in production anymore, so you're not going to find a new example unless one pops up on eBay. But if one pops up on eBay, I'm probably going to buy it. But it's one of those things where the likelihood of you finding one is just a matter of getting lucky. That's all there is to it. You just gotta get lucky. Goodwill, yeah, exactly. Just any secondhand place. If Craigslist is still somewhat popular in your area, maybe try that. Try Facebook Marketplace. Try eBay. Try any thrift store. Just go out on trash day and you'll find one at some point. I heard that those ones are rarer than normal black ones. It depends. These days, I'd say the black ones are definitely the most common. I heard that those ones are more. Oh, I just read that. Most of the people who own sharks, from what I've seen, are soccer moms. It's true, though. It really is. Soccer moms love their sharks. I don't know what it is. It's pretty wild. That's the reason I find so many trash. Shark SUVs and wine. Yeah, day drinking is definitely also a big part of soccer moms often. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I've only found one shark in the trash. Lol. My mom's side of the family have shark vacuums. Ew. Yeah, I saw that carpet cleaner you got. That's cool. The one still in the box and everything. That's cool. Not bad. Not bad at all. Chance, you like your Power Groom bagless? Not the multi-cyclonic, I mean the newer one. I don't have either of them anymore. I ended up selling my Power Groom bagless a number of months ago. I did like it when I had it, but the biggest reason why I got rid of it is because now that I have pets and everything, the pet hair just sticks to that filter and you can't get it off very easily. It's ridiculous. I'm kind of wondering now what would happen if I tried that again with one of those and then tried to like lint roll the filter, if that'd pull the hair out of it. I literally just had that idea just now. Might have to try that. So, but I don't have any machine right now that uses that Style 10 filter. Literally none. The only bagless Bissells I have use the Style 7 upper tank filter and the underneath filter. And there's two examples of that. There's the Liftoff that I just got, obviously, and then there's my Rubbermaid branded Cleanview PowerTrack. That's it. Oh, and there's also the brand new Powerforce Helix Turbo Rewind 1797 that I've had for a number of years that I still have never turned on. So, and I ended up taking the 3313 back because, frankly, I was really hoping they would fix the issue with the cord and the hose, and they did not. They just made a machine that cleans better on floors, but it's harder to push on carpets. So, after the review was done, I took it back to the store, and I just saw it by my local Walmart today. Grab another drink. Got this old Diet Coke fridge underneath me with more drinks, and I'm apparently out of seltzers, so I'm gonna have to grab a Pepsi. There we go. Are you selling the Rubbermaid PowerTrack? I don't have any plans to sell at the moment. I'm not super objected to selling it. It's not like never, but it's like right now. There's many other machines I'd rather sell instead. I'm trying to sell literally like 25 machines. And I have not sold a single one, which is disappointing. I'm selling the Hoover Convertible Elite. I'm selling the Riccar Vibrance. I'm selling the Simplicity 7350. I'm selling the Kenmore Progressive Canister, or Whisper Tone Canister, whatever canister it is. I'm selling the Rubbermaid Upright, the MH12. I'm selling the Dirt Devil Silver Glide Vision. I have a whole list of all the machines. I'm selling a DC-14 all floors. At least one, if not both of them, that I have. And a number of other machines. I need to pull up the list of them. No offense, do you think it's because the prices are high? I probably should. The Riccar, I listed the Riccar at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and now that I'm looking at it again, I probably should lower it. So I think you're right about the Riccar at least. Yeah, because just like on a whim, I listed it like eBay price, and that's probably stupid. I'm gonna lower it right now, actually. I don't know what a fair price for that Riccar is, honestly. They're just kind of. I see them all over the place. I keep getting these damn pop-ups. I'm going bankrupt. How are you doing, Chance? I'm doing good. 120 or 140. Okay, there we go. Rick Hoover. You know what, Rick Hoover? I'll just have you tell me what to price all my machines, because clearly I keep getting bitched at for asking too much. I have offers set up on it. I accept. I'd accept an offer if someone sent me an offer for 140. Or at least I have offers turned on it, in case I'm asking too much. But I don't know if it's just not showing up for people, or if it's because on my end I don't see the offer option. Do you guys see the offer option when you look at the Riccar? Either way. So it's 189 right now. I'm gonna do 169. Choose shipping method. Shipping carrier. USPS ground. Close. There we go. Allow offers. course, I'm not going to say what the lowest offer I'll take is, but I like to think it's reasonable. It also will look better than it will in the picture, because the picture I put up, it does have some scuffs on it, but but at some point I'm going to actually buff all the scuffs off of it, so that way it'll look a lot better. So, and whenever I do that, I'll update the pictures if someone hasn't bought it already. Or if someone buys it, then I'll take the scuffs off before I ship it. Let's see. Yeah, my price on the Riccar was probably a little bit much, considering it's not eBay, it's Marketplace. And obviously Marketplace, I have to remember, I can't sell for as much as people can on eBay, even if it is refurbished or whatever. So that's that. Chance, I want to get a Dyson Ball Animal 3, but should I go for the complete or the extra because I have 3 cats and 2 dogs? It really depends on if you think you'll use the extra attachments. You should definitely get the extra, because having the groom tool and the tangle-free turbine is really, really nice. Between the, I recommend getting the extra, especially because a lot of times it goes on sale to where you can get it for the price of a base model. But if you think you use the extra attachments, then get the complete. If you don't, then don't pay for the extra attachments. It's that simple. So if you get an R40P, I will throw in a bankruptcy application for free. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. What's the average cost on shipping a vacuum? Depends on how you do it. So I ship via Facebook Marketplace and I use UPS. I always select the 5 to 10 pound option, because for most vacuums that's the right weight. Most of the ones I sell, like the Bizzles, but some of them it's a little bit under. But so basically the shipping. So for example, if you buy the Riccar, shipping is, I think it's $17 for shipping, which is pretty reasonable on something like that. So it's that's why I mainly ship on Marketplace, because you can avoid the exorbitant shipping prices, because the shipping is prepaid. And it saves you guys money too, because if you're paying it on eBay, even if the machine is the same cost as it's less actually than what it would be on eBay. This Riccar is less than what it'd be on eBay, and you save a lot on shipping, and the fees that Facebook takes out is not really as much as eBay's is. Does that include tax? It does not include tax, but on something like that, tax is only a handful of bucks. Of course, it depends on your state, but roughly. So if I do the math on this, plus 17 times 1.0775. Damn. So with shipping and tax, it'd be exactly 200. Man, that's what sucks. That's what sucks about selling vacuums though, because it's like, because 160 and change is not a bad price for that Riccar, but at the same time, it's like, I get the stick. I totally understand the sticker shock, and that's even with good shipping. Because yeah, if I was buying a car, I could understandably be a little bit hesitant. Like, $200 after all said and done. That seems like a little bit. Even if the machine itself is still a decent price, because obviously you still got to pay that. Fuck, maybe I should lower it even more. I didn't realize tax was that much. I guess I could just do free shipping, and I just cover the shipping. That is an option on Marketplace. I can set it up for free shipping, which basically just means I cover the shipping. So technically, it's basically the same as if I just sold it for $17 less. So minus 17. So that'd be the equivalent of me selling it for 150 plus shipping. Pick collage. That belt looks... That is not the right belt. That is either not the right belt or that belt is shot to shit. One of those two. I'm going to change this again. Because honestly, I don't really want to get a crazy amount for this vacuum. Because I don't really like it anyways. Let's go... Instead of 169, let's go 159. No, that's 160. You said 140. 149. So basically, if I make the actual price 149, that's basically the same as what it was before with the shipping. Yeah, we'll just do that. There we go. Lowered it even more. Why not? And then this lint house. This lint house. I'm probably going to have to lower this too, honestly, because this has been here for a while. 179. We'll go 149 on this one too, actually. We'll do this. Yeah, we'll do the same on this one. Yep, we'll do that. That's too much, the lint house. 150 is too much for the lint house? How much should I price the lint house at? $2? I actually don't know, because the lint house it's kind of hard to judge. I asked Alex from Performance Reviews, and he said 200. So I had it listed at 179. I had it listed at less than 200 for a while, but it hasn't sold. So I'm gonna lower it down to 150 and see if that does it. $200 is eBay pricing. That's true. Oh, that is true. Because I can't. Should I just say fuck it and list these on eBay? Honestly, at this point. But then again, if I list it on eBay and keep it at these prices, I can undercut them. There's a cat. There's a cat right here. Let me grab the cat. Oh my god, it's a fat cat. Oh, look at this bulbous cat. Now this is a fucking cat right here. This isn't like a little rinky-dink baby ass cat. This is a giant cat. Like, this is a cat. Okay. Hi, Rika. Move your foot. Hi, Cheeseburger. Hi, Cheeseburger. Hi, Cheeseburger. How are you? I just realized... No, actually, my mic is at a pretty decent level. Yeah. Hey, Cheeseburger. Look at the beans. Look at the cheeseburger beans. Ooh, spicy. What? That's not the right phone. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's the same person on both. And I just got this. One person just spammed me on 4 different vacuums. So I guess I'll just do the basic yes, are you still interested message to all of them. Do 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 do. I only buy parts on eBay. Yeah, you've got a point. I don't really like buying vacuums because the shipping's ridiculously expensive. Yeah, and it's so weird because it's like people on eBay just like because they'll pay $200 for a vacuum plus $100 shipping or something goofy like that. Or the worst part, people will list shit for that much. They'll list a vacuum that used to be $100 and they'll list it for $200 on eBay plus $100 shipping. Then I'll take a vacuum that used to cost $60 and I'll list it for $50 because inflation. It's got new parts in it, you can't really do much about that. And then they'll jump down my throat for pricing it too high. Like, what the fuck? Okay, this potato is very spicy. I'm gonna put it down. Okay. Let's see. I wonder who. What the fuck? Friday, I'm picking up a 6579-1. Scalpers, yeah. Which I don't mind. It's not even a matter of being a scalper. It's a matter of being a scalper and then calling someone else a scalper when they're literally just trying to get back only what they put into the machine and nothing more. Because spoiler alert, if you have a Bissell Power Force and you put a new brush roll in it and a new belt and a new filter and you bought the machine for $5, you got to sell it for $60. I mean, there's not really much else you can do about that. The brush roll's $30, the filter's $10, the belt is $5. Well, $250 technically. Unclogging it, replacing, any other parts that might be worn, cleaning it up, the labor. Yeah. Because people don't realize that with inflation, that. And it's weird because you would think they're making the same argument. Like, oh, this Hoover that was $100 back in 1998, it's now worth. I don't know inflation off the top of my head. What is that like? 150, 160 maybe, something to that effect. Something like that. Chance it was me that spammed you. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Sorry. No, you're fine. Hey, I will not. Yeah, spamming is fine. Yes, I'm actually Western. She also may not be able to buy this till September 1st. God damn it. Oh, wait, no. What day is today? August 10th. Okay, that's fine. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, then we're going to start with prices on Elite prices and the shipping. Yeah. See, but it's weird because even with Elites, people won't put up or shut up because I see people in the vacuum collector groups selling nasty Elites. Not nasty Elites. They're good condition Elites. They're like really good condition Elites, and they'll want $150 out of them. Then I'll have an Elite that's just as rare, that's in identical condition. My convertible Elite is beautiful. There is nothing wrong with it. It is gorgeous. There's not a scratch on the fucking thing. I love that machine. But I have too many Elites. So one person could be selling a commercial Elite, which I would suspect is probably worth about the same as a convertible Elite, right? They look the fucking same. And they'd be selling their commercial Elite for $180. But if I'm asking $99 for mine, apparently I'm the piece of shit for some reason, even if it's the same damn thing. Because I don't know, like, is the commercial version like 2% more sought after than the convertible version? I thought they both were about on the same pedestal. I don't know. If it was a soft and light that was all nasty, I'd understand 100%, because there's a million of those things floating around. Old vacuum equals, ooh, so rare I'm going to make billions. Yeah, so that's what I don't understand. And one thing that pisses me the fuck off in the vacuum collector groups is whenever I will ask how much something is, and they'll be like, make me an offer. I hate it when they say that, because 100% of the time, that means they're saying, I want a lot of money for this, more than you think is fair, but I don't want to admit that. So I'm going to say make an offer, and you're just going to waste 20 minutes shooting out a bunch of offers, and I'm going to be insulted at every single one for no reason. That's what that means. And it's so frustrating. Because I'd like to get my hands on a commercial Elite. But fuck if I'm paying $150 for one. At least for me. Now for somebody that might be worth it. Chance I may have to go to bed soon because I have to start getting back on my schedule for school when I can in September. Okay, that's fine. Go right ahead. You don't have to. Oh my god, it's almost 12:30. I have work tomorrow. Shit. Fuck. Well, I'm gonna have to go to bed soon. Myself, actually. So we'll probably keep it's 12:21 right now. We'll keep the stream going for about 10 more minutes, and then we'll hop off here. Hi, Rika. Rika, psst, psst, psst. What you doing? You just being a potato? Yeah. You being a potato? Smile. Rika. No, it's doing a burst shot. That's not what I wanted. Piece of shit phone. Rika, come here, you potato. Come here, no, I'm trying to get the picture of your face. Rika. There you go. There we go. Okay, that one's a blurry. That one's cute. That one's blurry. Okay, we'll get rid of that one. We'll get rid of that one because it's blurry. And, oh my god, I dropped my phone. And there's a potato. There's a cheeseburger. And right there is the cheeseburger. Rika. The cheeseburger. That sounds like Braze Vax. He pretty much asked way too much for cheap Vax. Braze Vax, he tried to so that Phantom special edition that I've been trying to get off of him for like 3 years now. He finally decided to sell it after I've been asking him to sell it for however many years. And him refusing to, not because he didn't want to get rid of it, but because he wanted to take one of my Furies instead and trade it instead of just paying for it, which I don't do anymore because I don't fucking trust people. And sir, don't pounce on her. She's just taking a bath. And then he was like, oh, I want 200 out of it. I'm like, I'd like to offer 150. Because, frankly, I don't really think I should pay 200 after the last vacuum I bought off you is literally junk. And he's like, it's not. He's like, what's junk about it other than the bag? I'm like, that's not how that works. It's like if you bought a car and was like, well, what's wrong with the car other than the fact that it doesn't run? It's like, yeah, I mean, you can't get bags anymore. You can't use it, so. Wasted $150 on that. So if I could get a little bit of a drop off from there, that'd be kind of nice. I'd appreciate that. He's like, well, I don't know, because someone just bought a broken Fury for 200. I'm like, yeah, and the last 3 Furies I bought were 100. What is your point? I was like, why would I give you 200 when I paid literally $100 more for one sealed in the box? And it was very clear that that was pretty much just done at that point. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, try to buy something off you, but you don't want to be reasonable about it, so that's fine. Because I mean, that's what I would do if I was in his position. If I sold someone something and it was literally junk, then I'd give them a discount on the next machine they wanted to buy, because I would feel bad for selling them a machine they can't use. But I guess nobody has a conscience anymore for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, so it's quite strange. But either way, so I'm still hoping to find a special edition Phantom Fury, but obviously it's not a priority. And while I am selling that exact Rubbermaid that I mentioned, I do make it clear that I have not been able to find any bags for it, and that is the reason why I'm selling it. So I fully acknowledge that that probably means I won't sell it for any good price. I paid $120 for it. I know I'm not going to get that back for it. I'm going to try to, but not holding my breath. Because it is a good machine. It is in good shape. You know, that's not the problem. The problem is it's unusable, and I bought it under the impression that I would be able to use it. So, but yeah. So that's pretty much that. But so I'm still trying to get both the Special Edition and the Special Edition Plus Furies, as well as the original unbranded Phantom Fury, the 10 amp Phantom vacuum that isn't Fury branded. And then I'm also trying to get of course, one of my holy grails is the Phantom Crosswind 200 XL. But as you guys know, anything with a Phantom logo I'll buy if it's the right price. Or even if it's the wrong price sometimes, but not so much these days. Hi, Rika. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm sorry. Especially on eBay, yeah. People have a dollar signs in their eyes when they see the Phantom logo, yeah. Heck, but look out for Special Edition Furry for your chance. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. I mean, I'm not bothered by it because based on the fact that he refused to sell for a long of time anyways, despite him offering it for sale but just only wanting to do trades, which I told him, it's like, well, why don't I just sell you the Fury for my Fury for 100 or whatever, or $50 or whatever, and then you at the same time sell me yours for the exact same price. That effectively is a trade. That's basically the best. That's the only way that I would do a trade. But he's basically wanting me to ship out a Fury to him, and then he maybe not sends the Special Edition. And yeah, I'm not doing that. Not even close. So, but I'm not worried about it. I have plenty of Phantoms in the meantime. It'd just be cool to get my hands on one of those. There's a couple on eBay that I had gotten kind of not sniped out of. It's not like I was entitled to them, obviously, but they were on eBay, planning on getting them, missed out on them. Life goes on. So I'd love to find both the Special Edition versions because I like the idea of the of the bigger headlights, but also still have the hose wand, and the colors on both those variants is great. The Special Edition is blue, one reason I love that, and the Special Edition Plus is purple, so colors are really nice on those as well. And that should be every Phantom, every Fury. So there's the original 10 amp Phantom, which is just the unbranded Fury with no HEPA filter. Then there's the Phantom Fury 10 amp. Then there's the Phantom Fury 12 amp, and there's a few different there's like 3 or 4 different revisions of it. There's of course the orange version of it too, but that's still the same thing. Then there's Special Edition, Special Edition Plus, Limited Edition, and there's also there's a couple different versions of the Limited Edition where the Fury is in different spots, and where they change it to the single cyclonic logo, and then there's the Crosswind, and there's the Crosswind 200 XL. So there's 7 main versions. Someone got a Destiny 2. Yeah, whoever got that Destiny 2, I'm trying to figure out who got that so I can get a hold of them and buy it off them if they're willing to sell it at least. Because I've been trying to get my hands on a Destiny 2 because, well, it's it would match my Destiny Plus. There is an original Destiny on eBay. It's based off the 9 amp unit, but I'm not paying $500 for that thing. I can't, even if I wanted to. I offered $200. The offer expired, so is what it is. Not really much to say about that. It is 12:30 now, so I think we're going to start wrapping this up. But, yeah. That's pretty much that. It is 12:31 exactly right now. And that's pretty much it. We're going to start wrapping this up. And I'm going to go to bed very soon. Hopefully before 1. But, of course, I'm staring at 3 screens and a bunch of lights, so good luck with that. Alright, that's it. I'll see you guys later. See you guys tomorrow, actually. That's about it. See ya.